Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a full face or mostly full face of Lawless. There are just a couple of products that I don't have from Lawless, but I did go ahead and purchase everything myself. I got everything from Sephora, including some of their new products because Lawless just recently came out with their Conceal the Deal foundation. I just did a whole review and wear test for this, and then they also recently just came out with a makeup setting spray. This is their Glam Guard makeup setting spray. So I'm going to be using both of these in the video along with a variety of their other products, their mascara, their bronzer, their blush, all those goodies. So if you guys do want to see how I created this look and hear my thoughts on these Lawless products, just keep on watching. Lawless Conceal the Deal foundation. This is supposed to be a full coverage foundation. This foundation retails for $39. You can get it at Sephora. I purchased this at Sephora and I got this in the shade Sunlight, and Sunlight is described as a light medium with warm neutral undertones. I'm just shaking this up. This is a very liquidy formula. Gonna use this Merit Beauty brush. Super soft, really like this. You can also get this brand at Sephora, but any brush you have is totally fine. I feel like this is a pretty good shade. It might be like slightly too light for me, but honestly, I feel like this is a pretty good match. For concealer, I applied the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer. I don't even think that Lawless has a concealer, so I'm just using this one from Ilia, and I did already apply a layer, but I'm just gonna apply a little bit more, one more layer. Foundation is looking pretty good. I will say it does look a little bit dry, mostly around like the chin area. And I do have combination skin. So then next I'm gonna use the Lawless Summer Skin Velvet Matte Bronzer. This is the lighter shade. I believe that they have one other shade. It's a little bit deeper of a shade. This is the shade Golden Hour. Just gonna tap a little off and start warming up the face. When I first used this, I felt like it wasn't like picking up that much pigment, like it wasn't showing that much when I was applying it, but I think maybe the product just kind of needs to be like worked into a little bit with the brush. But I like that it like doesn't, like it isn't like a super stark pigment when you first apply it, so that way you can kind of like build it up and you don't have to worry about it being like just like applying too much and being like too pigmented. And it just seems like it applies it really nice and softly, which I personally prefer because you don't want that heavy, obvious line of bronzer. But yeah, I think it's a really pretty soft application. I'm sure it depends on the brush that you use as well, but I think it's really pretty, and this shade is really pretty and works really well for me. So then I'm gonna take this same bronzer and I'm gonna use this to start off my eyeshadow look. I'm just gonna pop this into the crease, and I'm also gonna apply this to the lower lash line. And then for brows, I don't believe that Lawless has a brow product, so I actually already did apply the Plume brow pencil, but I'm gonna go ahead and I just wanna make it a little bit more precise. I have this in the shade Ashy Daybreak. And then I'm gonna take the Baby One eyeshadow palette. This is a really pretty eyeshadow palette. I like this for, honestly, like you can definitely use this year round, but I feel like this is a really nice palette for the fall because it has like that like red shade here, and I feel like just some good shades for the fall. So I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is called Cozy Bundle. It's described as a matte amber cocoa. Kind of looks like an orangey, kind of peachy type of shade to me, but I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and I'm gonna pop it kind of in the crease, but not be super precise with it. Just kind of apply it all over the lid. And don't worry, I will blend it out. Then I'm going to take the same shade and I'm also going to apply this to the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Unconditional. It's described as a matte crimson red. I'm just going to take a little bit of that shade and I'm just going to apply it to the outer portion of the eyelid. And then putting it on the inner portion as well, leaving just a small little gap in the middle. Definitely not doing this the best, but. And then I'm just going to blend out the sides of this. Then I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Baby Love, and it's described as a metallic mauve taupe. And I'm just going to apply this kind of all over the lid, but focusing it on the center, kind of where that like gap is that I left. So then I'm going to clean that up a little bit. I'm going to take the Ilia concealer again, and I'm just going to clean up the sides of this a bit. For blush, I'm going to take the Lawless Make Me Blush Velvet Blush in the shade Angel Suede. This is described as a soft peach. It is supposed to be long wearing, give a natural finish. It's made without sulfates, SLS, and SLES. It's made without silicones, and it is clean at Sephora. This is described as a silky, soft pressed powder formula that seamlessly blends into the skin, imparting a healthy, natural flush. I'm just gonna take my IT Cosmetics blush brush. Seriously, like the best brush for blush. It's the perfect size. I'm just gonna dab a little bit of this on. That applies so beautifully. And I think this goes really, really nice with the eye look that I have going on. It's definitely applying it really softly, which I think is really, really nice. I really like that blush. It's such a pretty color and it applies so nicely. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. I'm using the Plume eyelash curler. Next, I'm going to use the Lawless One and Done Volumizing Mascara. This retails for $25. This is supposed to be both volumizing and lengthening. It's supposed to be long wearing. It's vegan. It's made without silicones, and it is clean at Sephora. It's described as a vegan clean mascara that does it all: volumizes, defines, lengthens, lifts, and wears all day while promoting natural lash growth. I just posted a wear test for the foundation, and I actually wore this look when I did that. So if you guys want to check out that video, you can also see how the makeup lasted throughout the day. So this is what the mascara looks like. It's definitely like a big tube. So I'm just gonna kind of wipe off some of this product because otherwise I feel like it'll smear if I have too much product on the wand when I apply it. The brush is kind of rounded at the top, so you're supposed to use that to separate and style the lashes. So I'm just gonna apply it. I definitely think that it helps to lift the lashes and give it some volume. I do think that it looks really pretty. I feel like it looks a little bit clumpier than I normally go for, but I do think that it's really pretty and it hasn't like smudged or smeared. Obviously I'll let you know once I've had it on for longer if it smudges or smears. But yeah, initially I think it does look really pretty. What do you guys think? Next up is the Lawless Lucid Skin Highlighter. This is what the packaging looks like. So I'm gonna take it out. It was much larger packaging than I was expecting it to come in. So this is in the shade Afternoon Delight. The Lucid Highlighter retails for $38. This has a shimmer finish, a radiant finish. It's supposed to be long wearing. It's made without sulfates, SLS, and SLES, and it is clean at Sephora. This is described as a velvety soft powder with a glowing, radiant finish that fuses with skin to create a glossy lit from within look. This shade is described as Golden Peachy. Okay, this is definitely not the kind of brush that I would normally use, but this is the Vapor Beauty All Over Shadow Brush. I definitely would normally use like a fluffier brush, but I don't have one of those with me right now. I'm just gonna try to use this. I might need to use my my fingers to apply this, because ooh, that's so pretty. I know that this would apply really well with a fluffier kind of brush. Maybe I'll try to use my blush brush. I think I'll use the blush brush, just kind of like the edge of it. Taking a little bit, I'm just gonna brush it on like that. Okay, yeah, that works. That is so pretty. Woo! Definitely gives you that pop of highlight. So pretty. Yeah, it has like that goldish look to it, and I feel like golden peachy works perfect with this, especially with that peach blush shade. So pretty. And then I'm gonna take this small brush and I'm gonna use this to pop some on the inner corners of the eyes. And then I do not have a lip product from Lawless, so I'm gonna go ahead and use a different product. I'm gonna use the Ilia Beauty lipstick in the shade Rococo, which is a really pretty pinky shade. Lastly, I'm gonna apply the Lawless Glam Guard Longwear Setting Spray. This retails for $20. It's supposed to be long wearing, giving natural finish, it's supposed to be hydrating. Made without silicones, it is vegan, and it is clean at Sephora. It is described as a refreshing, weightless setting spray with a super fine mist that locks in makeup, hydrates, and soothes so you look fresh and flawless all day. I have used this once before. This definitely has a very, very fine mist, which is really nice. So you're not gonna get like splotches of like spray on your face. So this is really nice. Like once this dries down, I do think that it does feel pretty matte. I actually kind of wish it gave a little bit of more like hydration to the skin, because I definitely feel like my skin does feel a little bit dry. So this is supposed to be a makeup setting spray that's going to be mattifying. So if you like a mattifying setting spray, this might be one that would be worth checking out. I did do a whole review and wear test for the Lawless Conceal the Deal foundation, and I did wear this makeup look, and I did a wear test. So if you guys want to see how this makeup wears, definitely check out that video. I'll let you know if I think that this helps to make the makeup last longer throughout the day and makes it last well throughout the day. But yeah, so this is the completed look. I think this is a really fun fall look. If you guys do want to check out any of the products that I used in today's video, I will have everything listed and linked in the description box below. If you guys do have any questions about any of these products, please let me know in the comment section below. If you guys have tried any of these, I would love to know your thoughts, or anything else from Lawless. Definitely let me know what your thoughts are. If you have any favorites from Lawless, even maybe ones that I didn't use in this video, I would love to know your thoughts on them. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you guys do want to see even more content from me in the future, I would love it if you would go ahead and subscribe to my channel. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all for my next video. Bye guys.